Hey guys, how we doing? It's the Lion Raj Singh here from the Lion team. I hope you're all well. You probably can't see it, but the British weather has turned. It's taken its normal British change from incredibly warm, and now we're being blessed with the rain. So for those of you that are out and about, drive safe, take a brolly. We're used to it over in the UK, do you know what I mean? We're flexible like that, which is always good. I want to talk to you a little bit today, just very quickly, about technology at the dinner table. Right now, I don't know if people still have the rules where there's no phones at the dinner table, and but you go to a restaurant now, and if you have a look around, and you will see like couples or families, and their heads are down. Their heads are down because they're texting, and it's becoming more and more common. I don't know if that means that we're losing the art of conversation, but a recent study shows that we now there is now a condition, which is when you're addicted to your mobile phone. Now, addiction to your mobile phone, we see kids nowadays, they're glued to their phones. They're glued to their phones. Now, I personally think that means that they're spending less time conversing with one another using this thing here. I don't mean my mustache. I mean the art of communication. Simply being able to have a normal conversation with somebody without having to text it to them. Because I think personally, it means that having conversations by text message becoming easier, having conversations in person becoming harder. And what I mean by that, imagine you have to have a difficult conversation with someone. Texting somebody would be easier. Texting a difficult message would be easier because you're not in their space. But we're losing the confidence to have difficult conversations face to face. Now, for our kids growing up, it's going to be harder for them because technology is just everywhere. I saw an article in the news the other day about technology where they're trying to implant mobile phones into the human body, right? Into the human body. They're talking about this technology being available in years and years time, but it's going to happen. So that may affect like our grandchildren, for instance. A mobile phone planted inside your body. That's just crazy, but apparently that's the future. We are suffering, our children are suffering because they're constantly on tablets watching TV, social media is taking over, reality TV is taking over. It just means we're losing the personal touch. Maybe a little bit. So a little bit of advice, if you've got this problem, you've got this issue in your house and it's something that you want to deal with, maybe it's something you don't want to deal with, maybe you're just happy to let nature take its course, which is fair enough. But I certainly advocate to my friends, to their families, to my own family, just put them down for a little while. Just put them down. Let's just have some our time, us time. You know, when I go out with my friends, we have a rule where if we're on the phones, it'll only be for a very short amount of time, and then bang, phones go away, and we can have a laugh and enjoy each other's company. We want our children to be able to have the confidence to have these conversations, whether they're pleasant or unpleasant ones, without having to use a text. So maybe 30 minutes without your phones. Stick them on charge in a different room, put them upstairs. You know, your phones carry 18 times more germs than a toilet seat. It's true, we clean the toilet seat, but how often do you actually clean your phone? Do you ever think about that? Just getting a bit of Dettol and putting it on your phone screen without actually damaging the phone. But anyway, put them away for a little while. Have a no phones at the dinner table rule. You know, enforce it. If there's a phone on the dinner table, it gets put at the highest point in the house, and you're gonna find it again. I remember when I was a child, and my mum, I used to play the Mega Drive, the Sega Mega Drive. Loved it. I used to love the Sega Mega Drive, and I used to play Streets of Rage. I was hooked on it. And one day I came back from school and I couldn't find it, and my mum said to me, "I've hidden it." I'm not even joking. My mum forgot where she hid it. Right? She forgot where we hid it. It wasn't until we moved out of that house 4 years later that I found it. And she said, "Oh, that's where I put it." Whether that was me being set up or not, I don't know. But we don't actually have to go to those extremes if you hide it. Just kind of remember where you put it. But it's important that we have this time. It's important that the kids have the time, our friends have the time to be able to have these conversations and whatever. Don't let technology take over completely, because we're still human. We're still blessed with the ability to spread love just by talking. So anyway, that's just a little one from me as I sit here in the rain, as I just sit here in this dull, miserable weather, trying to bring a bit of light into the world. Anyway, that's me, Lion Raj Singh, signing out. Have a good day.